I believe I talked about this. Steam went to court against the Rothschilds and won. Well, now they're going to court again, but this time from the New York Attorney General. Let's see what she has to say, shall we? So, let me move this down. So we have here, Valve, a video game developer, has made billions of dollars by letting children and adults illegally gamble for the chance to win valuable virtual prizes. These features are addictive and harmful. That's why I'm suing to stop Valve's unlawful conduct and protect New Yorkers. Why is it when they win a lawsuit, they get sued again? They can't stop winning. CS is rated M with Steam parental controls. Minors playing reflects parental supervision choices only. Exactly. If you let your kid gamble, that's on you, not the state or the government or the company. Okay? Cosmetics are optional with disclosed odds and no cash out on Steam. Firms shouldn't be penalized for creating products so popular that users themselves deem valuable. But wait a minute. Let's go after Steam instead of going after DraftKings or Polymarket or Kalshi or whatever other betting website is out there that doesn't really have a bar to entry. Okay? Right. For sure, this is Steam's fault that children are getting addicted to gambling. Surely. Could it be the parents? No, definitely couldn't be the parents. I hope so too. All right, so I have seen some people talk about this. I don't know what article this is from, but he's highlighting this part. It is important to note that Valve's promotion of games that glorify violence and guns helps fuel the dangerous epidemic of gun violence, particularly among young gamers who can become numb to grave violence before their brains are fully developed. Bro, this is the same rhetoric that they've been saying since I was a child. Oh, he plays Call of Duty. He's going to shoot up a school. Oh, he plays Halo. He's going to shoot up a school. Bro, they've been saying this for so long, and it's just been proven wrong time and time again. It's actually ridiculous how much they want to go after Steam. Genuinely. Back to parents again. It is. It's always the parents' fault. I remember Scum, one of my mods, I remember him telling me, people, because he used to work in the fraud department for a bank. And the parents would call and say, oh, hey, I didn't authorize this charge, blah, 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 blah. And then he would ask him, well, did your kid just take your credit card and purchase these V-Bucks or whatever, or Robux, right? And they go, yeah. And he goes, well, that's not fraud. That's you failing to supervise your child. That's what it comes down to. It's the parents' fault for failing to supervise the child, and not the game companies and not the governments. It is that simple. Yes, there were, exactly, Canadian, there were 100% events, violent events before video games existed. I'm sure there were shootings in the 70s and 80s. There was a bombing in, I believe, in Oklahoma or Tennessee. I want to say it was Oklahoma in the 80s against like AT&T or something. Maybe that was Tennessee. But the point remains. They use this as a scapegoat to try and justify their BS claim. And it's pure stupidity. And they hate the fact that there's a company out there that cares about its consumers and does right by its consumers and makes buku dollars. Oh, maybe it was 1996. Maybe it was. I thought it was the 80s. There was something else big in the 80s then. But again, it all comes down to the same point. It's total BS. Everybody knows it. You know it. I know it. They know it. They're just trying to sue them because they're not a publicly traded company. So therefore, the shareholders can't control them to conform to their ideals. Boom. That's the truth. It's just the truth. Yeah, they're gonna sue GameStop for selling games. True, true. You know the thing is that if this passes, right, for gun violence, next they're gonna say, oh, um, you can't have a medieval game because there's swords and shields and limbs being cut off in it, and that glorifies violence. Or you can't have a Stone Age game because there's sticks that turn into spears, stone spears, etc. It's just a slippery slope, and as soon as we give them an inch, they will take a mile. That's just how it is. That is just how it is, bro. At 100%, it's just how it is.